The appeal of being in the outdoors is growing on me. I love to hear the birds singing, see the majestic eagles soaring overhead, see a deer running by, or even the squirrels busy collecting nuts. My book, On Gods and Vocations by Nimbulus Laurel, has a fair bit on rangers. Rangers were warriors who excelled at exploring the fringes of civilization and hunting down deadly monsters. Hunters, scouts, trappers, and assassins, rangers could be found wherever civilization bordered the wilderness. To aid them in their outback treks, rangers were trained in a number of combat techniques, survival skills, and even magic. The most famous of all Tauro's rangers is by far the legendary drow Dritz Do'Urden, though Dove Falconhand was also well known. Culture. Most at home on the edge of civilization, rangers were often hunters, trackers, or some combination of the above, serving as protectors of the civilized world against the wilderness's feral threats. Stereotyped as wild frontiersmen, rangers were often imagined most at home within dense woodlands. However, this was not true of all rangers, and others were more at home within ancient ruins, vast deserts, caverns of the Underdark, or city sewers. What defined a ranger was not so much a bond with nature, though many share such an affinity, but rather their attraction to the unknown and the untamed, most often to protect it, but sometimes to subjugate it or emulate its feral power instead. A drive which inspired rangers in as distant and varying locations as Aglaron, the Chondalwood, Cholt, the Coldlands, the Dalelands, Evermeet, the North, the Hordelands, the Lake of Steam, Rashomon, or the Western Heartlands. Undoubtedly useful allies, rangers could also be deadly enemies when in combat. Rangers had generally relied on evasive hit-and-run tactics, darting in and out of harm's way. The stereotype of the nature-loving ranger was not without merit, however, and many rangers fit the image of cunning hunters and protectors of forests or other wildlands. These rangers saw themselves as guardians against nature's corruption and had a special affinity for barbarians and druids, who often shared similar goals. Other rangers were, however, more mercenary, fighting for personal glory or wealth. As their aspirations differed, so did rangers' backgrounds. Some came from special military training, while others learned under solitary mentors who vested them with lessons on how to survive in places where few of the civilized races cared to tread. Regardless of how they came about their training, all rangers were fairly self-reliant and were as much at home, if not more, in the wild as in a bustling city. Rangers were often motivated by good intentions, and many had a well-placed sense of right and wrong. Many felt it was their calling in life to protect the innocent from monsters, hunting down the wicked wherever they arose to terrorize the weak. Conversely, many rangers had an innate distaste for civilization's creature comforts and the gripping it inspired in city folk forced into the wild. For this latter reason, and in spite of their often good nature, rangers rarely got along with paladins. Rangers with other motives were not uncommon, however, and evil rangers who took on the role of cruel and savage predator were rightly feared. Similarly, while rangers are often chaotic in mindset, others felt an attraction to law or preferred to put themselves on neither side of law and chaos. In spite of their general desire for distance from the trappings of civilization, many rangers did align themselves with larger organizations such as the Harpers or the Zentarum. Regardless of their moral or ethical outlook, most rangers held themselves accountable to gods of the wilderness, such as Myliki or Sylvanus. Among the civilized humanoid races, rangers were often most common among the elves, whose culture placed a high value on the natural world and whose natural grace lent itself to a ranger's lifestyle. Wood elves in particular were very common, though many high elves also pursued the way of the two-blade ranger. I do think I would like this profession. So we slept, there was no problems during the night. We only have 2 identify spells that we can use per day. She's memorized. So, identify the girdle. Having lost friends, it's Girdle of Bluntness, Destroyer of the Hills. Having lost friends and loved ones to a series of raids by hill giants, Garar the Powerful made it his mission to cleanse his homeland of their presence. It is not known where he acquired this item, but with it he single-handedly dispatched dozens of the creatures, all while protected from the blows of their clubs. The remaining giants fled to neighboring lands that lacked a similar champion and did not fare as well. Very interesting. I was actually hit by a hammer. Or a blunt weapon, whatever that idiot brother was that was trying to cut down the Dryad's tree. May have been this club, actually. So these are not super important right now, but I'd like to know what this bracer is. Bracher of Archery, the Dale's protector. During a dangerous meeting with a rival ruler, the kings of the Great Dale requested the protection of his best archers in addition to his usual guard. The archers, each equipped with an enchanted bow and bracers, hid within range of the gathering. As predicted, enemy troops attempted to seize the king and force their will over his rule, but none had anticipated the amazing accuracy and lethality of the hidden archers. The king was able to escape unharmed. In fact, none of the ambush members even lived to approach him. That sounds great, actually. It'd be more something for me, actually. I'm getting all these gifts. Feels like my birthday. Magical items abound. So I have a better chance of hitting with my bow now.
What? A simple matter.
Oh, what is that?
Possibly frosty. Death!
It's like a giant dog man.
Yes.
Coal plate and packing
Such
steel.
menial task.
It's a Gnoll, Minsk says. What? They're not attacking us. Stop. You have trespassed on our territory. You shall not be allowed to leave until you have paid tribute. We demand 50 gold in tribute. We have no money, sorry. No money. That is too bad for you. We let you go only if you win fight. Your best champion versus our best champion. I'm not going to fight for your amusement, you lousy mutts. You will die for that. Minsk. Oh, Minsk was hurt a little bit. But that's okay.
This temple's raised. What? Fine.
So those are Gnolls. They're the things that took Dinah here. Minsk has been telling us about. I think we're close to their fortress. Another one of those winter wolves.
Fantastic! Fine.
Another Gnoll. Oh, Mince just chopped one into bits. Good shot, Owen.
Fine. Such menial tasks.
Take a close look at Ajantis. Look at his hands. His hands are big, yet not clumsy. Their skin is tan, their fingernails cut short and clean. As usual, one of his hands rests on a weapon's handle, ready to draw it with a firm grip if necessary. He notices my attention and turns to me. Is there something wrong, milady? Another Gnoll? Grrr, wretched fortress. If you go there, go to conquer. What I will take no orders from a lowly Gnoll. Now pretend to meet your hell. Die then, wretched pinklings. Minsk is so bloody strong. That's incredible how he just destroys them like that. Oh, there's something magical about this halberd.
What is it? Fine.
Go to conquer. Still, we're at the edge of the Cloud Peak Mountains. Sounds like a waterfall ahead. A little one. Eagles soaring above. Now I can see the appeal of being out in the outdoors, like rangers are. Ooh. That looked very cold.
My honor is my life.
Everyone has become more skilled. What would she have decided to do? I would say sling. Or single weapon style. Single weapon style. For now. Focusing on open locks and traps. Finding traps.
Such menial tasks.
Squirrels, eagles, birds, chirping away. The Xvarts running at us with knives.
For the glory of Helm!
It was nice until that last part.
Give us victory! Thy temper shield!
Vince, you get hurt quite often. Oh, right underneath the waterfall. There's a little girl here. Pixie, my cat, she was playing close to the waterfall and slipped. I hope she's alright. Oh, okay. Well, it won't be that hard to go to the end of the waterfall. I know this is not the end, but I just want to see if there's anything around here. The end of the waterfall should be around here. Okay. Let's go down here. Very beautiful out here. Wow, this should be the end of the waterfall. It goes underground underneath here.
Such menial tasks.
Oh, there's the cat. I'm able to reach over and yank it out. This unfortunate cat appears to have ventured too close to the tumultuous waterfall in which you found it. Its wet and battered form is devoid of all signs of life. The little girl isn't going to take this very well. Finding someone's dog, finding someone's cat. What's next? Finding their pet falcon. Well, it was a demon's demon's dog. A demon that was looking for its dog, and who knows what kind of dog that was. If there's metal bits inside the bone, I would assume that it took it from somebody in metal armor. Ooh, this is a very big wolf. I would say this is a dire wolf. The biggest wolf I've ever seen. There's a little cave over there. Probably find more of its kind inside. Vicious animals. I don't know if there's any traps. This looks more like a natural cave. I guess there's no more animals. Oh.
You can count on me.
Want to inspect to see if there's any traps, anyone? Some gold. Another halberd. And a necklace. Well, we can't identify it. Just have to give it to poor Nira to carry until she can identify it.
A simple matter. Fine.
Okay, let's see if we can't go up. Can we go up this way? No, it's too steep. We have to go all the way around. Oops. Like I said, the world seems to be full of heartbreak. Sorry. Here's your cat. It's alright, she's done this before. I guess Daddy will just have to raise her again. Here, you can have this scroll Daddy gave me. I can't read the words yet anyways. Really?
Fantastic!
This cat has been raised before? Oh, this is not my area of expertise. Oops. Doesn't
Camaraderie.
cost an awful lot of money. You have to use up a diamond,
And steel on steel.
I believe.
Stuff of legend. Right, Boo?
Oh, we can cross here. It's pleasant up here,
Good on
and
you
steep.
if you
If
save
you
the
venture
day.
near the edge, you can fall off easily to your death. Well, this area has been explored. Let's go to the west. I think the Gnoll Fortress is close by. To the west. Yes, the Gnoll Stronghold. Here we go. Took a whole day of travel to get here. Yes, this is the place. Onward! We must hurry. Minsk will not let down here suffer a moment more in this place. Okay. We shall go
Such
across.
menial tasks.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this place? Not a super bad feeling, but a bad feeling.
Me now. Me hungry.
Huh?
Stop. You go nowhere. This our bridge. You pay to walk it.
Really? Yeah, you pay 200 for all heads, or lose heads. Minsk can see from here the castle where the foul gnolls keep dining here. Villainy on the bridge, step aside. Minsk and Hamster are coming through. Yeah, you think you big. You want to fight? We take heads anyway, and gets lots of gold. Don't think so.
Such menial
Give
tasks. Put you
us
down
your
to size.
victory!
It's easier than I thought it would be. I've been traveling for a long time, though. We are kind of getting tired. Oh, magical gauntlets. No spell. Not until we rest. No spell
Such
to
menial
identify.
tasks.
Yes, I am tired. We walked for a whole day. Before that, we explored the area for about a few hours. The fortress is up there. What if we can find like a cave down here or something to rest in? Oh, Mince just reminded me that down here is in trouble. Okay, well, we'll do what we can. Let's explore this area before going into the fortress so we know what we're up against.
We follow the righteous path. The path of hell.
I'm not so tired I'm about to fall asleep, but I am tired. Hey, it's the dead end.
Good on you if you saved the day.
There seem to be any gnolls here so far. That's a little strange. What if this area would be crawling with them? It's not hard to see them. They're like 7 feet tall. There's a tunnel here. Let's go in and see what's there. Xvarts.
My turn to save the day.
Minsk, use your bow.
A simple matter.
I wouldn't want to sleep in here anyways. Full of bats and guano all over the floor.
Such menial tasks.
Plus sleeping next to dead Xvarts, even if Minsk would allow it, doesn't exactly appeal to me. More Xvarts. Are you sure they weren't? She wasn't taken by a Xvart group or something?
Fine.
Go for the eye.
That's all we've seen so far is Xvarts, besides those two goons on the bridge.
This'll be a
glory of Helm!
ride.
You point, I punch.
Such menial tasks.
There's a cave here. There's another one there.
A simple matter.
Right through its neck.
No problem at all.
Check for traps, please. Whoa, lots of healing potions.
My turn to save the
Yes.
day.
A couple scrolls and a book. The book seems to be magically enchanted. Very, very heavy, though. Brown one, can you carry this for a while?
Such menial tasks. Such
try
menial
this.
tasks.
Oh, are you encumbered, Imoen? You must be. Oh, Minsk has healing potions.
Such menial tasks.
More Xvarts.
A simple matter.
The cave keeps on going. Oh, what is that foul thing?
Down to size.
Possibly
Look at it, it's hideous. I think this is a carrion crawler. matches the description I've read about them. And it's stunned
Fine.
Ajantis. Whew.
Tis a fine day to
Less
die.
butt kicking for goodness!
Nothing but bats in here.
Such menial
It's
tasks.
okay, Ajantis. We won't leave you.
No problem at all.
I'll do it.
What is your thy Valkor's mighty blade?
Back to normal. Okay.
A simple matter.
Let's go.
Such menial tasks.
This mountainside is dotted with caves. Where is this going? I think this might be leading up to the... Oh, no. I think we've been here on the other side, yeah. Okay, we have to go back here. So far, this is the Xvart Fortress, not the Gnoll Fortress. But we'll see. Definitely, Nira, you do not go first.
My turn to save the day.
Nice! Nice!
Okay, time to start swinging, Minsk.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rask!
Getting low on healing power.
Fine.
If you see something like that, move to the back, Nira. Actually, just don't walk in front at all, period, ever.
Go for the
Here's
eyes,
Gnolls.
Boo! Go for the eyes! Rask! Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rask!
Don't seem to require much more effort than the Xvarts do.
A simple matter.
Well, they're big. They can take more punishment, but we seem to be dealing with them effortlessly. I have a feeling this is the main way into their place. There's one. Sell these magical scrolls. A good coin.
Such
Well.
menial tasks.
Do we go north or do we go west? That's the question right now.